I didn't even realize I could do that with Loom. I can minimize, but what do you see? I wonder if you see it. I guess I'll never know. I can minimize. I wonder if it's just sharing. What a waste of time. Sorry, guys. I really was just going to jump right in. And now I'm sitting here farting around wondering if you can see my desktop or if you can only see the Chrome browser. I guess I have to go back and watch. So I'll jump right into it. There was a question that somebody had. Who is it? Okay, does anyone? And man, Sahil, I'll have to look up your name. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I know we've communicated a ton on Messenger and different stuff. So man, I'm proud of you that you're still fighting and staying in this game, dude. It will happen. So does anyone here do outreach through LinkedIn automation? If yes, can you please tell me what you use? So I'm very obviously know what LinkedIn is. I mean, I'm familiar with the name. I created a LinkedIn account. I think it said 2012 or 2014 or something like that. Up until about a week ago, I've never done anything with it. I didn't have a profile. I didn't have pictures. Didn't have anything. So, and in just about a week and a half, I guess it's probably been maybe almost 2 weeks because last week was spring break with my kiddos. So here's my LinkedIn account. And it says I have 174 connections, which is awesome. So, because like I said, I just started using it less than 2 weeks ago. This is how I set mine up. So this is like me. If you're not familiar with LinkedIn, and I'm still learning it, like when I click on me right here, it's like my profile. It's like clicking on, if I were to pull up Facebook, it'd be like clicking on my name right here. It's going to pull up it's going to pull up my profile if I really need a background pic, right? So similar to, go back to group here so I can get your question. So in LinkedIn, your little me up here and the thumbnail you edit in your picture. I lucked out and was able to use I paid a guy on Fiverr like $15 to create me a YouTube banner and a thumbnail and a Facebook group banner. And there is a LinkedIn banner size and all these other platform banner sizes, but I lucked out and I was able to use, and I don't know if it's right or not, if I should be using this or not, but it was something better than just the blue background. But I was able to use my YouTube banner and make it fit. So I just went with it. And then I changed a picture. This is no professional pic. It's crazy. Thought I was going to get pulled away for like 2 minutes and I'm gone for like an hour, but I think I can pick this right back up where I left off. So I was talking about how I got this created. This is my Facebook banner. And then this picture here was just a selfie I took in my office. If you look really close, it's kind of funny. It's like an empty cardboard box and stuff behind me, but it looked all right and it seemed to match. So I just used it. And then here, I just put in what I'm doing. I want to be factual. Like I am an insurance broker, but I don't want people to think that I'm out trying to recruit their agents away from them. That's a big deal in the insurance world. A lot of people are out there trying to offer salespeople better deals or incentives to come over. I want to make sure that all the people that I'm communicating with know that I am not recruiting. I am a social media lead generation company. I do make leads for insurance and financial professionals. Like that's what I want to lead with. Like my insurance agency is doing fine, but I'm not using LinkedIn to try to sell insurance or do anything with insurance carriers. I'm strictly letting people know in the insurance world that if they check me out, I have 20 years experience. My insurance agencies that I own is over 80 years old. We're licensed across the country so they can verify that I'm legit in the business and that, then here, what I did was if you go to my YouTube page, and this is a trick I learned from Kevin, come on, computer. So if you go to my YouTube page, and you would click on, like, say, one of my videos, I'm going to pause this real quick. It's going to start playing. Okay. And then you look at show more here. Like I took this tip or what have you from Kevin. One of the things that Kevin's always saying is, man, just copy, right? Like just duplicate, like maybe not exactly, but just find out what's working for other people. So I literally just went to like Kevin's and other people's pages and I would like copy and paste their bio and information underneath their YouTube stuff and paste it into Google Sheets. And then I just customized it. So I spent some time downloading, right? And I made all these little bit.ly links for my Instagram, for my Facebook, for my Snapchat, for my Facebook private group. And I went into LinkedIn And I just simply copied that. Like it only gives you so much room. So I just kept messing with it until it kind of looked the best. These are client testimonials. They don't let you do hyperlinks, but I figured people were wise enough to be able to copy and paste. So if somebody sees that I create social media leads for insurance professionals and they see client testimonial, they can copy and paste these. And these are live YouTube videos, but they are private links. So like they're not just on my page, but if they went to them, it's going to pull up video testimonials just really quick. Like this one's 37 minutes long. So it's going to pull up testimonial talking about my leads, right? And I actually got a live testimonial from one of my customers. Right. And then the other things I have there are like screenshots from, and it looks much better. I guess it's kind of gritty because I'm like streaming this through Loom, through YouTube, but it's nice and clear. And as he's talking, it's showing screenshots from clients saying, hey, we're having great success. My salespeople are killing it with your leads. Thank you so much. On and on and on, right? So if I go back to my LinkedIn, so I got that. This here is just another testimonial. It's similar, but a different guy, different story. They give you the option to put in, you can put a lot of these hot links here, but if you put more than two, they get kind of weird. Like they don't look as good. And I still need to figure out how to put a picture to the private group here. I don't know why it doesn't have one. This is my YouTube channel, so it's using my thumbnail of me and Kevin. Then it's just showing me here recently 53 people viewed my profile. I've showed up in 24 search appearances. I am not paying a fee to LinkedIn. I use their free account. So I've been maxed out. I got a notice earlier today that my maximum views for businesses and other stuff has been hit. But I'm guessing what, because I've noticed this 54 or 53 hasn't moved yet today or yesterday. So I'm guessing what they're saying is you only get so much free, right? But that's okay because I go to home and I'm following people and people are following me. I see someone post, like I'll just scroll through from time to time. If I find like this guy, Home Auto Life Insurance, Dites Insurance Company, I might take a minute and see what he's looking at. I guess things are slow because I'm Lumen. If it looks like something I can help with or post in, these usually just pop right up. I'm guessing they're being slow because I'm recording this through Loom. Another way is you can just like for instance, Sherry Zukowski, reached out to her. We've been communicating. If I would go to messages, like here's their messaging deal, you're going to see all the different people that I've been messaging with today. And I'll send them, like, for instance, this is a company that I want to do business with, and I've seen one of their recruiters. So I shot him a nice little thing and said, this is who I am. Do you think you can put me in touch with the person who buys, like one of your purchasers? Oh, by the way, here's a quick testimonial. So, I mean, I could go on and on, but that's kind of it. I haven't started a group yet. That's my next thing, to create a LinkedIn group so I can start doing similar things like I'm doing in my a Facebook group. This is a client that I would love to do business with. As a matter of fact, if we went to messaging, that message I sent to this person here is actually works for this company. There's a bunch of companies. It just happens to be an insurance company, and they have a bunch of salespeople. They're one of a million, right? Like there's so many of these companies, but I know some people that work there, so I reached out to them. They became my friends, and this, that seems to be the key. Like, if you friend request someone, I don't know if they call it friend requesting, but if you have, like when somebody looks at my profile, it'll let them know how many mutual friends we have, kind of like Facebook friends, right? You got 6 mutual friends. So if a company, for instance, if I worked for Family First Life, there's 3,558 followers. I don't know how many employees. If you click on their thing, it says they have 3,500 followers. Oh, here, 899 employees on LinkedIn. So you can go to their employee list and you can start looking and see if you are friends with these people. It will let you know, or if you have mutual friends. So it's a lot easier to interact with people who have mutual friends. Like people are more likely to stop and be like, oh, I wonder how they know John. There's like 4 people that know me that know John. So they're more likely to accept your friend request, right? if you upgrade, you're able to message people. Like, you can't message people unless they're your friend. So if you pay the upgraded price, you can message people. There's several different levels. Take the free LinkedIn training. They have it. You can like maybe pick and choose if it makes sense for you. But if you're trying to do business to business and you have a niche, like, I wouldn't just come out here and start spamming and blasting. I do Facebook ads and it's never going to work. I mean, I shouldn't say it's never going to work, but it's going to be tough. But pick a niche and then focus on it. And if you don't have one, then figure out something that you like to do. Maybe it's racing cars or playing music. I didn't grow up playing insurance agent. It's just the industry I fell into. And I have a lot of relationships for being in it for 20 years. And I have a lot of great friends. And this LinkedIn has been an amazing place for me to reconnect with people I haven't talked to in a long, long time. Like Sherry, and Sherry's a person I can think of. We used to work together like 20 years ago when I first got married, and we traveled around and we worked for similar companies. So this person here, Charla, I haven't seen her in forever, and it told me it was her birthday, and she works as a vice president for a huge marketing company. So all these people that I've been connecting with that I know, or they're friends of people that I knew, some of them are even asking me if I want to come work for them. This guy sent me a message. I didn't even know it. Dan, he's a connection. Hey, Dave, nice meeting you on here. Oh, okay. So we had a mutual friend named Bob. I had lunch with this guy named Bob. Dave works for Bob. So we connected. So you can see how it works. And you're dealing with business owners or self-employed people who are owning either, they could be working for very large businesses, or they could be working for small, like maybe they're just a one person shop insurance agent. And you can see there's ads. This company's promoting X dates, like insurance agents buy expiration dates. So like they know when somebody's home or auto is coming out. This person says leads for new attorneys. So their LinkedIn's already starting to figure out me, right? Like they're putting these ads in front of me on purpose. This would be a very specific one. I don't know why I'm getting one for attorneys, but it does say leads. So am I interested? Heck yeah, I'm always interested in somebody that's creating leads. So I might go out here and see, like, what is it they do? Maybe I try to find their salesperson. This, if you go out here and learn more, you find their company, Martindale. So then you can come back in here. I should have copied and pasted it. So you hit search, Martindale, people, job, contents. So maybe somebody works for them, or you can search companies, right, and find them. So you just have to get out here and mess around, but I hope that helps. I'm going to knock this off because it's getting really long. But that's it. That's what I've been doing with LinkedIn. I've only been using it recently. My post, I don't even know how to get to my post. Let me see. I put my name of my business where I work, my contact info if people want to get a hold of me. My connections, people can look at my connections. Links to my private group, my YouTube channel. I wonder... I'm looking for my post so you can see what I post. This is recent activity, so I've commented and liked and shared people's stuff of the industry I'm in. If I'm not going to waste too much more time here, this is funny, right? I cannot. This is my job history. From 2000, I was a risk management guy. I worked for this company. I just put in here facts. These don't have pictures. I don't know exactly why yet, but I need to figure it out because I think it looks pretty crappy. These companies have their own pictures. I didn't own them. I worked for them as an employee. It's hilarious to me that I cannot find my own post. Start a post. All right, well, I'm going to turn it off. Somewhere out here on my post, and they're primarily my YouTube videos that I create. They may not be on my public channel just by private links, but I might do, create things, tips and tricks and different stuff, kind of what I'm doing in the Facebook group, right? Just duplicating it over here. So, hey, man, I hope that helps a lot. I'll explain, what have I been doing on LinkedIn? That's it. Kind of the same thing I've been doing in my YouTube group. So check it out. Start a channel or whatever they call it and get active. Hope it helps. See ya.